Hi everybody, how are you guys doing? Sorry I've been missing in action for a while. Um, as you know, we're still on lockdown somehow in the state of Illinois. Uh, right now I'm sitting in my closet. I'm not sitting here to organize it, of course. Let me show you what it looks like really quick. I could give two shits. I'm in the middle of doing a million other projects around my house right now, so this is kind of like the last thing that I need to deal with. Um, anyhow, I thought today we'd talk about a couple of things. I'm kind of out of the loop of things and kind of in the loop of things. First, before anything though, I'd like to basically give like a condolence, a shout out condolence to someone I went to high school with. She lost her father recently due to the coronavirus. Katie Busher, I'm sorry. Our thoughts and prayers are with you and your family. And the reason why I'm giving a shout out to them, condolence shout out, is because he was a Navy veteran. And this is my whatever blog, whatever. My whatever blog where I carry all things military and, well, not carry, I discuss all things military and veteran and military and veteran life. So that is, heartfelt condolence to them. Hoping they're doing okay at this time. I'm pretty sure that Katie's taking it very hard. So sorry. But now, moving on. I'm in my closet doing my whatever blog today because I'm in the process of getting together a duffel bag full of stuff. I'm at my 1 year mark, pretty much. Yay, me! If you guys don't know what a 1 year mark is, what I'm talking about is my youngest son, Grevik, the baby, he will be turning 1 on June 21st. And that means that I won't be breastfeeding anymore. Yay! Well, I mean, it could go on until, at least a year and a half, but it's all up to the baby at this point. Whether he wants me or he'll accept regular milk. And I usually I've done this with all my kids, so it's pretty easy. They fairly taper off on their own when they realize they don't need me anymore, which is what all the kids have done. Ambrose was the one who was the longest. He was almost a year and a half when he decided he didn't need me anymore. And then Estrella, I don't think it mattered to her. I really don't think anything matters to her. I hate to put it that way, but I really don't think it made any difference. And then Silver, well, he knew it was time when he turned 1, and he preferred regular milk because he realized he could get a lot more milk from the gallon than from me. So he just kind of said, oh, well, I'm going over here to this milk. So I don't know. Anything will happen. Anything can happen with my youngest son, Grevik. So we'll see. I usually keep myself clean for about a year and a half until they are completely done with me. But anyhow, the reason why I'm explaining that is because in the process, I am sorting through my stuff. There is a Lutheran church here that my mom is involved with. She is parishioner there, and she got baptized in that church. And then, my husband's side of the family, they're all Lutherans. So anyhow, the pastor and his family, he has a family. They're pretty young. They're about our ages. And, I can't imagine how their family is doing right now at this time. He just had a baby this year. So a couple of months ago, the baby's got to be no more than 2 or 3 months old. And I know that his wife is breastfeeding, so I'm giving all my stuff to them that I won't be needing anymore. One of them that I'm going to greatly point out is Pink Stork tea. I don't know if you guys can see this Pink Stork lactation tea. And the reason why I am putting this on my blog today is because this is made by a military wife. I guess she's CO. She created this. She created this tea. Let me break it down to you guys for those that don't understand. It can be kind of hard being a military spouse and then having a baby, especially while you're living on a military base. And if you haven't had children before and it'd be your first time, it can be kind of hard and very how do I describe it? I'm trying to find the word. It can, let's just go with that. It can be very hard because if you've never had children before, you've never breastfed before, but you really want to try, and you know, everybody's watching, everybody's giving you tips, everybody's trying to put their 2 cents in, and it's just a crazy scenario. And I guess it's magnified by the fact that you're part of a military family. So there's this woman, I forgot her name, I don't know if her name is on here. I'm looking right now. I don't see her name on here per se. Let me grab one of my other ones. I know they've got a card on it that I can read to you guys. But she, like I said, she's a military spouse, and she created this for us military mom. Well, not just for us military moms, but for any mom that is having problems nursing. The ingredients in there are mainly fenugreek, which is really good. It helps support the breast milk, your supply, and I swear by it. It really helped me. Because of my polycystic ovarian syndrome, I have a bit of an issue because my body does not work the way it should, like everyone else's. So, you know, having this around, kind of, it did help me magically, you know. I wouldn't have suspected that coming from a tea. Now, there are a few people that I handed this off to, and they said they didn't like the taste. Like my sister-in-law, I know she doesn't like the taste. And a friend of mine, she didn't like the taste. But, you know, when it comes to feeding a baby, it's kind of like you really don't have much of a leg to be picky, because whatever can help you is going to work. You're going to have to make it work. Me, I drink this tea cold. I don't drink it. I mean, people do steep it. You know, you're supposed to steep it for a long time in hot water, but I don't do that. I drink it cold. I put it in cold water with ice, and I let it sit there for a while, and then I drink it. That's the way I like mine. So, anyhow, I can't find any with a card on it. But she is a military wife, and that's the reason why she's on my blog. Yeah, I'm looking at them. I don't see the card on there, on any of them. But like I said, I'm in here and I'm putting a bag together. I'm giving away all my stuff to the pastor's wife because, you know, she's in a difficult time, of course. She does have other kids, though. She's got 2 other, so this is her 3rd child, but it's been a few years for her, so she wasn't, oh, wait. Let's see if this has any info. I found a card. Let's see what it says. Yes, it does. Pink Stork founder, mother of five, and military spouse. Amy Upchurch is committed to helping others experience the power of the natural and organic products that saved and changed her life during her fourth and fifth pregnancies. I would agree with that. I found this tea when I got pregnant with Silver. Um, well, I knew it was around before then, but it was already too late for the first two kids. They had to work it out on their own, but um, it. I found it for my third and my fourth pregnancy, and it was pretty good. So um, I swear by it. And so, as I was saying, I'm getting things together for her so she can have that. And I talked about the tea, so you guys know about it so much already. I'm raving about it. Um, because it's military related. A military spouse created that tea, and it's really great. So, for all you mamas out there, you need to go to the store or not even just go to the store, go online to Amazon right now, because I know none of us can go out anywhere since we're all quarantined. You need to go and buy yourself some pink stork if you're nursing, because that stuff it does work. Another thing that does work is this. I use this all year. These are pills. Um, it's not military related at all, but that's another thing that I'm giving away to her because I had a bunch of them left over and I don't need them anymore. Um, but yeah, so other than that, that's basically all I'm doing in my closet right now. But my next subject that I wanted to discuss that's military related is I want to send another shout out and love towards someone's way, a friend of the family. My mom has a great friend named Leslie Hines. Hi there, how you doing? I know you watch me. Yeah. um, Now the reason why I'm giving a shout out to her is I'm going to explain my whole situation here. Shane is still at home. He works from home right now through his work laptop. Since he can't go in, he is military, he's active duty, and they only have certain people there right now on the base that are priority, or not priority, but they hold a lot of weight. They're very important, so they need to be there. It's only a matter of time before they make Shane go back into work, which is something that I hate thinking of. That nobody has said anything to him, but at the rate we're going, who knows? Anything can happen. So with that being said, I started thinking he's going to need himself a mask at some point. Because my husband doesn't wear masks. He doesn't like to. He is macho. Which drives me nuts because it kind of defeats, like he's a conspiracy theorist. So he just, yeah, okay. You can have your beliefs and theories, but at the same time, it's a good idea to be safe. But that last part, the good idea to be safe, yeah, no, he doesn't quite understand that. So, he's tried to go to the store without a mask and they turned him away. They told him he had to go get a mask on, which is a good thing. But he's not thinking about masks. I am. I'm thinking about the whole process when he goes back to work. He's going to need a mask. And the thing is, we have a lot of masks here at home, so, you're like, Ariana, what's the big deal? Just take one from home, right? No. For those that don't know, the civilians, they don't understand. You can't just wear anything when you're in uniform. It has to be all black. If you're going to wear an accessory like a purse or something on your face, it has to be a solid black. In order to go with your uniform, or else you would be out of uniform and you would get in trouble. So there are a lot of military walking around right now asking people to make them masks that are black, just solid black. A lot of people are having a hard time finding places that can generate these masks for military. Um, so it's kind of a tough situation. So anyhow, Leslie Hines, hi there, love ya. Leslie Hines, who I'm giving a shout out to today, she sews. She's a friend of my mother's, as I said, and a very nice lady. And she has a brother who is a veteran, from what I understand. And a while ago, she set out a post on her Facebook page asking for donations of military fatigues, of people not using their uniform anymore, so she can make masks out of them. And I don't know where she was at with that process, if she ran into any luck in getting any more donations. I'm going to try to go through our stuff next and see if there's anything we can get rid of, but it's kind of hard to get rid of things. My husband called it history. He said, why would I want to get rid of any of my history? And me, I'm kind of like cautious, because I'm like, I don't know if I just want to give this to anybody, because it's military uniform. There's kind of guidelines that you have to follow. So but I'll go through our stuff and see if I can find anything. But anyhow, the reason why I'm saying this is because she's asking for these donations so she can make masks for veterans. Hello, people. Yes, she wants to help others. She's making masks for veterans. She's not asking for any money. If you guys would like to pay her, that would be great. Give her a donation or something. Because that's what I plan on doing. But the thing is, she's out there. She's trying to figure out how to help a veteran. How to help all veterans, or any veteran that needs a mask. So you guys give her a look. You guys can go onto my Facebook page and look for Leslie Hines. If you see her, befriend her if you want. I'm sure that'll be okay. I hope that's okay, Leslie. I'm sorry. You can hate me later. Anyhow, but anyhow, she's in Chicago somewhere that I know of, and that is where the mask is coming from. So, anyhow, I've reached out to her. I told her I was going to find some articles to donate to her that she can use. And then I asked her to create a black mask for my husband, solid black masks. So right now she's currently working on that. She's running into a few dead ends, but she's still working on it. So that's great. But that also shows everybody that military are kind of in a bind when it comes to having to wear a mask, because they're not solid black. And the ones that are solid black, or the ones that can get their hands on the solid black material, it's hard. It's very hard for them. So I guess in one way, I'm explaining this situation and bringing it to light to all of my viewers, and hoping you guys can spread that message along. And then at the same time, I guess I would like to ask any of those out there who have black masks, solid black masks, and you guys are not military or police or anything like that, please refrain from wearing or holding onto those masks and give them to military personnel or, police, because it would be greatly appreciated. It would be used. They're in uniform. They need it. So it would be great if you guys could pass, if you have a solid black mask, to pass it on to someone in uniform where they actually need it. I'm hoping, down the road that the military, the government, will come to their senses and allow the men in uniform to wear a mask that's not solid black. Right now, they haven't said anything about that, so, we have to follow the rules, but I hope in the future that that's what winds up happening, but, I can only be hopeful and wish. But anyhow, I just wanted to point that out in my blog, and I hope you all get the message that I'm saying and running across. And please, 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 please give Leslie Hines a look, please. That would be greatly appreciated. Another thing too is recently on my Facebook page, I was ranting, I was raving about how I bought my mom some Black Rifle coffee. You guys should give that post a check. Excuse me. You should give that post a check, a look. I put they're online only. You can't buy it at the store. It's an online thing. They're online only, and yes, they do work through Amazon, but you have to go onto their website in order to shop through Amazon, in order to get it shipped and paid for through Amazon if you want to pay with Amazon. So please give that website a look. It's really, really good coffee. It's by, the reason why I'm talking about it is because it's two veterans. They created this company, a coffee company, and yeah, it's veteran run, and the coffee is USA. It's got USA written all over it. They have little pictures. It comes in black bags, and in almost every coffee bag. It's got a picture of a rifle on it. So, those of you who are not for guns, that may have to be something that you're gonna have to just put up with if you like the coffee, or maybe something you might want to steer clear of if you're trying to remain neutral or gun free or whatever. But it's got a picture of a rifle, well, actually an M16. They have M16s all over their coffee. And some of them have pictures of other things like the American flag or other things pertaining to military and veterans. You guys should give it a look-see, because it is really, really good coffee. My mom tried the dark roast yesterday. It came in the mail. I bought it for her her birthday and for Mother's Day, because her birthday is on Tuesday and Mother's Day is this weekend. So I got hit royally with that one. But no, I was thinking for a while, what do I get my mother? I mean, she's seen a lot. What do I get her? So I got her something she likes, coffee. And she really liked it. The dark roast was pretty strong. We as soon as we opened the bag, we got a real good whiff of it. It was a good smell. And it was kind of like catnip to her. She made herself a cup right away, and she was extremely content with that. So that's good. But yeah, please give that coffee a check out. Like I said, on my post that I was ranting about it, raving about it, on Facebook, it's got the link underneath. If you guys want to go ahead and just click on that, you can check that out from my Facebook page, right there. So, other than that, I don't really have anything much more to discuss. I'm just hanging out and doing things every day and dancing around every day. No, I'm sorry. I mean, it's like, what can you do in a situation like this right now, right? The only thing you can do is just sit back and dance and don't worry and be happy. I'm losing it. And I do want to apologize quickly. This is not exactly military related, but there is a student I went to high school with, or I know from school, from what I understand. He's on my contacts list. His name is Ronnie. Ronnie White, if you're watching or listening, I am extremely sorry, but that's just me. Okay? For those of you that don't know, that don't understand, every time Ronnie White takes a picture of food, because his food looks really, really good. And then again, I don't think he has kids. So, his whole living situation and his plates are immaculate, and so it's not like me where I'm completely chaotic. But his food looks so good. Every time he posts a picture, everyone's like, oh, that looks delicious. And me, I also go ahead and I chime in on that. And I'm like, yep, I'm dancing in your kitchen and I'm walking out the door with the plate. So I'm pretty sure he's getting annoyed by me at this point, and I'm terribly sorry, but I like your pictures. It makes your food look so good. Anyways, I will let you guys go. I'm kind of busy here. I'm trying to get things moving, get crap out of my house that I don't need. And I love you guys. Hope you guys all stay safe. And when this is all over with and we've all been vaccinated or whatever, and it's all okay to be around each other again, you guys better be forewarned, because I will be walking into anybody I know and just giving you a hug, even if I don't know you. So I love you all. Stay safe. And if you guys have any comments or questions or anything related to military at all, please go ahead. Feel free to comment or get a hold of me, message me, text me, call me. It doesn't matter. Or send me snail mail. I love mail. What military personnel doesn't love mail? You know, that was like the one thing we all lived for when we were in basic training was mail. So, anyhow, I love you all. I'll see you guys next time I make another vlog. And, yeah, that's it. Bye.